So guys, I'm back with another pickups video, mainly because I went to the mall today and spent some of my money for graduation. I also spent some of the money online, which I'll tell you what I bought there. I went and I got my Horrorblock in the mail today, as well as I went to a fireworks store because I'm American and I can now buy fireworks because I'm 18, so why not? But I'll start with the block, because it's like the biggest thing. I already opened this, so I already know what is in it. Well, starting off, this thing, which I put in the freezer, I mean, as you can see, it has to do with Alien. Basically, it's an Alien, like, silicone ice cube tray, and it's of the Alien's, like, head. And it has like two really big ones and like six really small, and like I think like 4 or 5 little small ones in the middle. And it's a really cool ice tray, really detailed. And I'm pretty sure if you got the Horrorblock, you would either get the xenomorph egg or the head, which I got the head, so I'm happy. Probably one of my favorite things I got in the box this month is this little Cthulhu plushie, because if you guys know me, you guys know I'm a big fan of H.P. Lovecraft, especially the films based on his work, and just Lovecraftian, like, horror in general. So this is really awesome. I guess I'll get on to the t-shirt. The t-shirt, I'll be honest, wasn't the best thing in the box, but it's still kind of cool. It's a Purge t-shirt, which I liked the first Purge. I saw it in theaters. I mean, I can see why people hate it, and it's definitely not the smartest horror film ever, and it tries to be super smart, but it's still not terrible. Next is probably another one of my favorite things that I got in the box, because I guess they did this because the new Scream TV series is starting on Tuesday. I might DVR it and check it out. I'm not super excited for it. I don't think it's going to be very good. They're changing the Scream mask. But I guess for this month they decided to send out one of the reaction like figures of Ghostface from Scream, and he has like a little knife and everything, which this will go really cool next to my one of Sam from Trick or Treat. And as always, an issue of the Rue Morgue, which this one has an article in it about, obviously, American Psycho, how it's 15 years old this year, which is really weird to think about. But yeah, that's what I got in the box this month. Let me just put everything back in it. Alright, I guess I'll move on to what my aunt got me. My aunt got me this because she couldn't afford to give me any money for graduation. She got me this like one of these cheap kind of 6-movie sets of horror movies. At first I wasn't too interested until I saw that both Breadcrumbs and the Bunny Man are on here, and I've been looking for the Bunny Man for quite a bit. I've heard about it, and I've seen Breadcrumbs, and Breadcrumbs isn't the best, but it's still pretty entertaining. So yeah, there's that, and then there's like 4 other movies that I've never heard of. So it's, I mean, you know, it's a free thing. I'm not gonna not be happy. Okay, get on to the stuff I got at FYE today. It's this thing from Shriek Show, who put out Blood Feast 2, as well as Zombie Holocaust, which is like my favorite Italian zombie film. This is a double feature, Dead Riot and Flesh for the Beast, and I got this for like $3, and it's like a 2-disc like thing, and one of them is like a demonic possession film, I think, and one of them is a zombie film. So this is actually a really cool little set. And considering I paid $3 for it, I mean, I'm sure it's probably not that bad. Next we have probably the most surprising thing I got today, because I didn't expect to find this, but it's Zombie, as in Z-O-M-B-I, as in, the Italian and or European cut of Dawn of the Dead. I haven't seen it yet, and I know it has music from, It's like a re-edited version of the theatrical cut, and I know it's shorter than the theatrical cut as well. And it's got music from Goblin, who did the music in Suspiria, which is really good. So I'm really interested in checking this one out. I figured I'd buy it because it was $5 and I don't have it. Next I figured I'd started thinking about the Blob recently because I'd seen a lot of posts about it on the internet and stuff, on Tumblr and all that. And I figured, you know, I'm probably going to pick up a copy of the 80s remake of the Blob eventually, and I was going to get it for like the $7 copy of it, but then I saw they have this 4-pack, and it came with, it was like $10, and it's the Blob, Fright Night, Christine, and the Seventh Son. And I haven't seen Christine and the Seventh Son, but I really love the remake of the Blob. As far as I remember, it's been at least 6 or 7 years since I watched it. Fright Night I watched at least within the last year. So, but I still remember really liking Fright Night, so I figured I'd pick this up because it's a good little set. And finally, probably the thing I'm happiest to pick up because I can finally put this in my collection is Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 1 and 2. I haven't seen Part 2 yet, although I know it's pretty terrible. It's Silent Night, Deadly Night. It's one of the best, like, seasonal horror films ever. So, yeah. There's that. And then I just spent like $18 at the fireworks place because everything was buy one get one free. I got some, 5-shot Roman candles because why not? I could find something to use them for. And jumping jacks because jumping jacks are awesome. So yeah, I just got all this crap for like $18, and the stuff I ordered online, I ordered the Canadian film The Changeling, which is the 80s ghost haunted house movie, and I've heard it's really, really creepy. I remember watching it when I was younger and not liking it that much, but that was at least 7 or 8 years ago, so I was still like 10 or 11 years old. I really didn't get anything. I didn't really understand anything about story or plot or character development or actual tension and fear. I just wanted to see shit get blast to pieces. So I got that. I got Cronenberg's The Fly on Blu-ray, mainly because I don't have that one, and that's probably one of the best body horror films ever made. I got Videodrome, which is probably considered to be one of Cronenberg's best films, and it's one of the few I haven't seen from him yet, and I've always heard it's a really, really weird, surreal, and grotesque film, so I figured I'd pick up the Criterion Collection Blu-ray of it because I haven't seen it. And the last thing I picked up was Snuff It, which is made by Dustin Mills, who made Bath Salt Zombies, and it's literally a puppet. It's like a simulated snuff film, except the victims are puppets. That's the plot of this movie. That is probably the most amazing thing ever. But yeah, that's what I got. So I guess that's it for now.